Hello everyone, welcome to this live. Today I want to introduce one of our most elegant invitations. We are going to talk about the sculpted embossed invitations. They are great. This is a new addition to our portfolio and we want to show you more. So this product is specially interested for wedding businesses, invitation resellers, printing stores, event planners, and professionals who work with premium clients. So Janie's Paper is a wholesale wedding and event stationery. And we work with wedding retailers, printing stores, and event planners who need good quality products, competitive wholesale prices, and a wide range of invitation options. Okay, so today I will explain this product in a simple and practical way. We are going to talk about what sculpted embossing is, how it's different from regular embossing, and which design work best for this printing method, and the paper options that we recommend, and how pricing works, and how you can present this product to your clients. So first, let's talk about what sculpted embossing is. Okay, sculpted embossing, let me show you an example. Like this is a special finishing technique that creates a raised design on paper. See, as you can see in this sample, the front of the paper, okay, has a raised surface, and the back of the paper has a recessed surface, okay? But sculpted embossing is not just a simple raised effect. It creates more depth, more detail, and a more third dimension result. So it's very nice, and you don't need to have color to do this printing method. So when you touch the invitation, you can feel the layers, and when you look at the invitation, you can see shadows, texture, and that adds dimension. Okay, so this invitation is very nice for weddings, feels very premium, and it's more memorable. This is not a trend, so this is a technique that is used for decades. Okay, and this kind of premium feel, it's very important for wedding and some events. The invitation is often the first physical contact guests have with the celebration. So it's very nice that you will give this premium feel, this sophisticated sensation to your guests. So when the invitation feels so special, the event already starts with a strong impression. So let's compare sculpted embossing with regular embossing. Okay, regular embossing also creates a raised effect. Okay, but the raised area is usually softer, simpler, and more even. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, for example, here. Okay, do you see it? This is a sample of a regular embossing. Okay, but the raised area is usually like I said, softer, but works very well for monograms, like here. I don't know if you can see initials, names, simple borders like the sample before, small logos, and clean graphic details. So sculpted embossing is stronger and more dimensional, and it is better this kind of, we are talking about now sculpted embossing and regular embossing. See the difference? Or even here with the monogram. So this one, the sculpted embossing, is better for floral patterns like this one here, large decorative borders like this one, Do you see? Venue illustrations, crest ornaments, natural elements, and design that have more layers. So a simple way to explain this to your client is regular embossing is subtle and elegant, okay? This is just a small detail that you can add to elevate the invitation. And the sculpted embossing is more detailed, more tactile, and more luxurious, okay? Have like a more wow effect, see? More shadows and more dimension. If the design is small and minimal, regular embossing may be enough. But if the design is larger, more decorative, and is will be like the main event of your invitation, then sculpted embossing will create a stronger result. Why this product is good for you guys? So, sculpted embossing is a very useful product because it helps you to offer something more premium. Like we said before, you have more layers, you have more shadows, you have more design, and more dimension. Will feel the guest will feel that the event, the invitation is more luxurious, is more premium. So. This is like an upgrade for the invitation and for the event in general. This is important because many wedding clients are not only looking for the lowest price, so they are looking for more emotion, more beauty, quality, and the experience itself. So a flat printed invitation can be beautiful. Sometimes you don't need to add too much to be a memorable invitation and a memorable event, and this would be a very smart choice. A sculpted embossed invitation feels more valuable because the client can touch the difference. So for business, this also creates a very good opportunity for upselling. You can offer not only the main event invitation, but a full matching stationery set. Okay, so on Janie's paper, sculpted embossed invitations are already available. You can find a lot of options that we already have prepared, but you also can customize your own. Okay, and you can find in the website a specific product category with these kind of invitations, and the different styles and structures are available. For example, you can find floral sculpted embossed invitation like this one over here, or this one. These are some examples. Rose border invitations, vintage monograms design that you can choose if you want to use our own, and a lot of other products and other designs ready to customize. But remember, if you already have a design and your client wants something more customized, you can do it also with us. So some products are simple flat cards, okay, like this. This is an example. Others are pocket invitation and more complete sets that you also can find there. This is another one that can be matched with a pocket and have more details. See, in this case, we have a regular embossing in the monogram. And of course, this is useful for resellers because you can offer different levels of the product, more affordable flat card and a more premium pocket invitation, or a complete invitation suit with embossing and other finishes. So the same technique can work for different budgets and different client profiles. Okay, and you have the liberty to play with these options and with the budget of your client and still deliver a premium product that will be memorable. A sculpted embossing can be used in different invitation products. Okay, the main options are flat invitation cards, pocket invitations, invitation covers or jackets, envelopes liners, That's also a very nice addition. Belly bands, tags, and other wedding stationery accessories. And this is very useful because it allows you to create a complete visual language for the event. So you can add different details and in different products. And for example, if a client choose a sculpted embossed main invitation, you can put a matching pocket, a foil printed name, and an embossed belly band, and a matching envelope liner. This is just an example for you to have a visual idea how use these different techniques, play with them, and put all together. This makes a full invitation suit feel more refined and more intentional. And for resellers like you, it also gives more possibilities to build packages. Instead of selling just one card, you can sell a full wedding stationery concept. Okay, so we already know and saw that this is amazing, feels very luxury. And now let's talk about matching printing combinations. Okay, so sculpted embossing can also be combined with other printing methods. Okay, in a sample that I showed you before, you saw, like in this one, we have a regular embossing here in the border, but the text is in gold foil stamping. See? And in this one, for example, you have digital printing. So you can combine with these two, but also you can have letterpress style printing. Here, this is all letterpress, but you can match, and they play very well together. Letterpress with embossing, especially the sculpted embossing. You can also play with and match with UV printing and other premium finishes. One very popular combination is the sculpted embossing with foil. Okay, in this case, here the sample that I have to show you is with the regular embossing, but imagine this one that have the floral design over here, but the text would not be digital, but a gold, for example, a gold printing text would be very nice, very luxurious and memorable. So they work very nice in a single piece, and this is important to also explain to your client. They are different printing techniques, all of the ones that we talked here. So we recommend to a cleanest result to keep the design balanced. Okay, sometimes less is more, but all depends of the design and all depends of the main event and how everything will work together. Avoid very crowded designs, especially when you use sculpted embossing, because you already have a lot of weight in the invitation, especially, and give each technique enough space to breathe and to work by themselves. The best results usually come from designs that are elegant, clean, and well planned. But you are all pros, and you know this better than we. So now let's talk about the design files for this. For the best result, we recommend editable vector files. The best file formats are AI, with Illustrator, editable PDF or PSD. You can also send this kind of files, or another professional design file. You have more information, and of course the final result will be more precise, and you will have a better result. If the client does not have a vector file, a clean PNG or a JPEG with no background may also work, but again, it's always better to send a professional professional design file, especially in vector, okay, with vector. But if the file cannot be converted properly into a production file, there may be an extra design fee. We can help you with that, but keep this in mind. For sculpted embossing, the design needs to be clean, and the line thickness should be at least 1 millimeter, okay? For this one over here, the space between lines should also be at least 1 millimeter. Very thin lines or very tight details may not emboss clearly, okay? So don't do the things too thin, because the final result will not look exactly how you imagined. Sorry. For detailed designs, the factory may adjust some internal lines during the 3D modeling process to improve the effect. Okay, this is normal. The goal is not only to follow the digital design, the goal is to make sure the physical product works well and looks beautiful. Okay, but if you don't want us to add a little bit of the internal lines, please keep in mind the thickness of the design that you're going to send. About the paper options for this kind of printing, it's very important, especially for sculpted embossing, okay, because you will need more thickness of the paper to have a better result, more sculpted design, okay. When is a regular embossing, this is not, it will not have so much impact, the thickness of the paper or the quality of the same. In general, thicker paper gives a better result. The thicker the paper, the stronger and cleaner the embossed effect. Okay, so for the sculpted embossing, we recommend using 300 grams paper or higher whenever is possible. Also, another thing that is, you will see the difference is when you use cotton paper, okay? Cotton paper gives the best result because it shows dimensional structure very clearly, because how it was made. And we have available some options for you. We have 300 grams of cotton paper, we have 450 also, and 600 grams, all of this in cotton paper. Okay, for premium wedding invitations, 400 grams or the 600 would be the ideal options to give a stronger impression if you are going to use sculpted embossing in the invitations. If the design is close to the edge of the paper, thicker paper is also safer. Okay, this helps to reduce warping or uneven edges if the paper is thicker. So for high-end clients, the simple recommendation is choose thicker cotton paper, okay, especially for large sculpted designs like this one over here, or if you are going to occupy a lot of space in the invitation, and if it's going to go very close to the edges. Okay, now let's explain half plate and full plate. Okay, this is connected to the size of the metal mold used for the embossing. A half plate is used for smaller embossing areas, for example, a monogram. Let me show you, like over here, a name, a small floral detail, or a small central design. For this, half plate. Okay, so imagine, okay, half of the paper, half plate. Whatever this is, put it together, maybe it's not on top, could be in the middle or just in a corner, doesn't matter. Okay, if it's not, you see, if it's smaller than this or over here, it will be half plate. But if you are going to do something like this, even if it's just a small detail, this would need a full plate. Okay, so a full border or a floral design like this on over here, a large pattern or several details spread across the card, this will need a full plate. Okay, so a simple way to explain this is a small and concentrated design equals for half plate, and a large and spread out design equals full plate. This is important because the plate size affects the final price. So when preparing a quote, always check the design area first. How much space your design occupies. Okay? The pricing logic is the final price depends on several factors: the product type, the size of the embossing area, the printing method, or the combinations of the different printing methods for the same product, the paper, the quantity, and whether the design is fixed or custom. Okay? So, fixed sculpted embossing designs have more stable price. You are going to find some options in our website. Custom designs may need a different quote, okay? Especially if the embossing area is large or if the structure is more complex. So, you also will have a custom price for your product. Okay, so for flat cards, prices are usually easier to calculate. For custom pockets, covers and more complex structures, the quote may need to be confirmed case by case. Okay, paper also changed the price. Standard paper is more economical. Okay, 300 grams, or if it's not 250 grams, and we have also 300 grams, or if it's not cotton paper, okay, will be more economical. Cotton paper upgrades add more cost to the final price, but also create a more premium result. So it's a win-win in this case. For resellers, the best way to work is stay with the base price, check the design type, check if it's half plate or a full plate, check the paper upgrade, if it will be a standard paper or if you are going to upgrade for a cotton paper, check the printing method, okay, which combination you're going to use. Is digital with sculpted embossing, for example, or regular embossing, or will be, for example, sculpted embossing with foil stamping or letterpress. So keep that in mind, and then confirm the final price before the production. Okay, we are here for you. Send all your doubts, and we are going to help you in the process. To give the best price and the right price to your clients. Okay, this avoids confusion and helps you give a more professional service to your clients, and that's why we are here. The usual minimum order quantity when it involves embossing is 50 pieces. Orders below 50 pieces may be possible, but they need a custom quotation because the unit price will be higher, okay? And usually the shipping, sometimes the shipping cost is already included, at least part of it, in the unity price. Standard production and delivery time is around 3 weeks after proof approval, okay? Is after you say it's all good, you can go print. There may be also be an express option with an extra fee to shorten the timeline, okay, if you have a very urgent order. For wedding orders, we always recommend allowing extra time. This is especially important during the wedding season. The client should approve the design, proof, paper, and finishing details before production starts. So check if everything is okay to receive the right product exactly how you imagine and how you communicate it to the client. Okay, why this product samples are very important? Because embossing is not only visual, it's tactile. So we recommend you to get some samples to show your clients and for them to feel how premium it is and the effect. This is a very tactile method, printing method, so this is very important to get some samples, okay? So, to close, sculpted embossed invitations are a strong option for wedding and event businesses that want to offer a more premium product. They are elegant, tactile, customizable, and very suitable for weddings and formal events. And for you resellers, this product can help increase perceived value and create better upselling opportunities. So, if you have a design, a logo, a monogram, a venue illustration, send it to us, and we can also help you to with the price and to see how the design is going. And if you have any doubt, please get in touch with us. You can find in the website janie'spaper.com some options already if you want to use them, or if you have already an idea for a custom design, please get in touch with us, or any doubt of any kind, we are here for you. So, thank you so much for watching this live, and remember, in weddings and events, the invitation is not just information. These kind of details make all the difference, and this is the first impression that you can give and your clients about the event itself. So, thank you again for watching, and see you next time.